How does a college dropout revolutionize personal computers, animated movies, music, phones, and even how we interact with technology? This is the extraordinary story of Steve Jobs, one of the greatest innovators in history. Stephen Paul Jobs was born on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, California. In 1976, at just 21 years old, Jobs co-founded Apple Computer with Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne in his parents' garage. Adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, Steve grew up in Silicon Valley at the dawn of the computer age. By age 25, Jobs was a millionaire. From an early age, he was fascinated by electronics, but also showed an intense and sometimes rebellious personality. The 1984 commercial introducing the Mac became legendary. But despite the Mac's revolutionary design, internal power struggles grew. After briefly attending Reed College, Jobs dropped out but continued taking classes that interested him, like calligraphy, something that would later inspire Apple's iconic typography. Their first product, the Apple I, sold modestly, but the Apple II in 1977 became a massive success, helping launch the personal computer industry, combining a phone, music player, and internet browser in one sleek device. The iPhone revolutionized how billions live and work. The iPod followed in 2010, redefining personal computing once again. Pixar's first film, Toy Story 1995, became the world's first feature-length computer animated movie and a massive hit. He oversaw the development of the Apple Store, the App Store, and laid the groundwork for products that would shape the next decade. He passed away on October 5, 2011, at the age of 56, leaving a legacy of creativity, design excellence, and relentless pursuit of perfection. Pixar redefined animated films, producing classics like Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, and Up. Jobs pushed Apple toward innovation with the development of the Macintosh, the first successful personal computer with a graphical user interface. In 1985, after a battle with Apple's board and CEO John Sculley, Jobs was forced out of the company he had built, a devastating moment that would define his life. Instead of giving up, Jobs founded NeXT, a computer company focused on high-end workstations. NeXT computers were beautifully designed but commercially unsuccessful, yet NeXT software would later become the foundation for Apple's Mac OS X. Meanwhile, Jobs bought a small graphics company from George Lucas in 1986 and renamed it Pixar. In 1996, Apple bought NeXT for $429 million, bringing Jobs back to the company he founded. He became interim CEO in 1997 and quickly turned Apple around with bold decisions, streamlining products, introducing the colorful iMac, and later, the iPod. Jobs' digital hub vision positioned the Mac at the center of a new ecosystem. But it was the iPhone in 2007 that changed everything. Despite battling a rare form of pancreatic cancer starting in 2003, Jobs continued to lead Apple's meteoric rise. Jobs resigned as CEO in August 2011 due to his health, naming Tim Cook as his successor.